just to kind of kick it off,
Yeah.
the reason we're doing the news in Cannes is because we more and more, as we're expanding brand safety and the Brand Safety Week concept, we think that brand safety is current events, right? And so it's just natural for us to be doing the news.
Yeah.
Do you think we're thinking about it the right way?
I do. I think that if you go to the idea that brand safety is human safety, right? And so at the end of the day, it's consumer first. The things that are happening in current events matter to each of us. If it's
Right.
the rising oil prices, the war in Ukraine, some of the challenges that are happening around elections or other things in the world, those are impacting people every single day. And at the end of the day, people need to feel that they can be safe to engage in the conversation, engage in the media platforms and the content and the information that they find most relevant or important to them.
Yeah.
And our job in brand safety is to make sure that we're enabling our brands to connect to those consumers in a safe, authentic way. And so Twitter very much is what we say, what's happening, right? It's what people are coming in real time to talk about, what's going on, sharing all of their perspectives and their opinions. And we have to do all that we can to make our consumers feel that they can communicate and participate in a safe environment that's fun and engaging and true to who they are.
Totally.
And then if we do that, by proxy, we have actually created an environment that makes it safer for brands, which is great because it allows us to stay relevant in real time with what's going on in the world, but also do it in a way that is what our consumers, our brands, and everyone else wants to experience.
Yeah, because the real time is so important, right?
Right.
Like if anything's happening in the world, in the moment, where do you go to get the moment news?
You go to Twitter.
You go to Twitter, right? I mean, and then everybody else catches up, right?
Right.
Everybody else catches up. But if I need to know right now what's going on, I mean,
Exactly.
that's where you're going to find out.
And the thing is, current events
Unfiltered.
are so
Yeah.
much more than politics.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes what people get lost on is this idea that like it's just about a politician or just about a certain thing. But if you're into gardening or astronomy or the Warriors or whatever your passion
Sure.
is, Twitter is what's happening in all of those topics. So those cultural events can be super fun. It can be about what's going on right here in Cannes, in MarTech and AdTech and all of the different amazing Cannes winners. And so that diversity of content and communities and conversations is so robust, and it's not one thing. And so we can't pretend that every consumer, every user, every discussion is a one size fits all.
Yeah.
And so that's really important to us.
That's great. So looking around, like this is the fun question.
It's gorgeous.
Since you've been here, what's like the most fun, crazy, exciting, interesting thing you've seen this week?
I think it's just the relationship building.
Yeah.
I love we walk down the street and you see someone you haven't seen in 10 years or 3 years and placing them, where are they now, et cetera, and like the hugs and the feeling of like, we're getting back together, and there's a lot of laughs about, I didn't recognize you. I recognize your voice because you're just been, a 2x2 or smaller in a screen. And so it's been really fun to see the awkward exchanges, the walk-bys. Oh my gosh, I didn't know that was you, and more. So
Nice.
It's been wonderful.
That's great. That's great. And like if you think about it, if you're going to say like one or two goals that you want to have this week, like you, Twitter, what are you trying to accomplish while you're here in Cannes?
Yeah, I think there's three kind of big buckets. First, at Twitter, we're really focused on our customers. So being really customer-centric. We are here. We are open for business. We're excited about our product roadmap. We are excited about the work we've done. And just being able to connect with our clients and make sure we understand what's important to them and all of the work that we're doing to service them. The second is we are really thrilled about where we're going towards lower funnel. We've put a lot of effort into shopping and commerce. We had a panel today at Twitter Beach. And there's just so much growth and the trajectory of what we have today and what's coming tomorrow, and that we believe the power of the conversation on the platform and what that can lead to is really amazing. And then, of course, brand safety.
Right.
There's heightened discussion of brand safety in every forum and every space, and that's really important for us to continue to show our forward movement and our commitment to being a part of GARM, being a part of this community, and we're thrilled by the progress that we've made.
Great. Busy. Sounds like you're busy.
It's busy, but
Sounds like
it's
you're busy.
amazing. And we have an amazing group of team here to do that, but the partners that we have, and it's been awesome meetings to date. It's only Tuesday,
I know.
so we've got a lot to come.
It's just getting started.
Yes.
So full circle back to the news.
Yes.
Right. So what we're looking to do, because we're reporting the news, is we're trying to get commentary from executives like yourselves
Yep.
on stuff that's going on in the real world and how it relates
Absolutely.
to our stuff. So gas prices are up, food prices are up, airline ticket prices are up. We're to all talk to marketers. So whether you call it a recession or just a high inflation or whatever, kind of economic term we think about, because it's probably a little bit of all of it.
Right.
What does that mean for second half ad spend, 2023 ad spend? How are you advising your customers?
I wish I was an economist, but I will say that now more than ever, our partners, ourselves, the industry, we need to connect with our consumers. And so we're hearing really diverse perspectives. And the power of a platform like Twitter is that a brand can share the challenges of supply chain challenges or nuances to what their change of their strategies, or doubling down to help them drive sales of their product. And so, it is uncertain exactly what's going to come. But I think the commitment and the partnership that we're hearing and the desired effect to diversify where people are spending is truer now than it's been. But I definitely think that everyone is having to make some hard looks at where they're spending their money and making sure that it's, paying out that value. And we think that Twitter continues to play a good role in that. And we're hoping not to get too deep into a recession. That would be our hope. But, we'll be here to support
Right.
the
So
industry
without
and our partners.
getting too specific, does that mean media rates too?
I think all of these become discussion points, right, that have to happen in the fluctuations of the market. I think things have moved very quickly over the last few weeks, and the dynamics are constantly evolving, and we are
Some people were joking. They were like, "I'm glad I got my upfront done 2 weeks ago."
There's an energy around that for sure.
Right.
So we'll see.
But anyway, I mean everything, right?
Absolutely.
We're all negotiating, so it's good. Well, thank you.
Thank you for having us. Thank you. It's been awesome to partner with you over the last few years, and excited for all that you guys are doing and how Twitter can continue to be by your side.
All right. Well, thanks so much. Thanks so much.
You.